So how can companies learn to nurture their Loonshots and at the same time balance or rescue the franchises?
Yeah, I think that's very similar to what we've been talking about in terms of separating your artists and soldiers and avoiding the trap. The problem is that the danger is that most managers grow up as one or the other. You either rise up through the artist rank, and by artist I mean any kind of creative. It's a designer, it's an engineer, it could be a scientist, a biologist, or they grow up through the marketing or manufacturing ranks, the soldier ranks. And you tend to like your own kind. So artists who grow up and rise to the top, they tend to favor artists. Soldiers who grow up and rise to the top tend to favor soldiers. So if you want to nurture Loonshots better, you do want to separate them, you want to manage the transfer between the two, but most importantly, you want to avoid the trap of just loving your own kind more. You want to love your artists and soldiers equally.
Now, isn't it also a good idea to let the two merge together and embrace their differences? Does that come into play too with startups?
Absolutely, and that's part of what the managers need to do is understand and recognize that these two groups are speaking different languages, they have different values, they have different training. You know, biologists and chemists or designers or engineers, they love the beauty of their product, the originality of the science, how friendly it is. The soldiers want to get things done on time, reduce error rates. You need to help both groups understand that they need each other. If the soldiers have no product, they have no life. They have nothing to sell. If the artists have no soldiers to get their ideas to customers, they have nothing. So you want to help them understand that they need each other and they should respect each other even though they're different.